Hey guys, this is Zishan from UltimateOffTimes.com. Today we are going to talk about the Hazel Sky. Review of Hazel Sky with info on the story, gameplay mechanics, and everything else you need to know before you buy. What about the Hazel Sky story? Hazel Sky is a moving journey about a young engineer confronted with his destiny and wants. Shane is banished to an island far from home in the flying city of Gideon unless he passes the trials and returns as an engineer. Shane and Aaron, a fellow trainee engineer, strikes up an illicit bond while connected by radio, a friendship that will alter Shane's perspective on the world. The trials are the ultimate test that every engineer must pass before accepting the prestigious position. The trials are Shane's fate, but destiny and desire rarely meet, and Shane finds himself torn in a world divided between recognized engineers and scorned artists. The challenges, Gideon's events, and an improbable relationship paint a bittersweet story of love, ambition, and society on the verge of something new. Repair and construct a variety of incredible flying aircraft. Climb, jump, swing, and slide your way through the challenges. Find out what happened to those who went through the trials before you, and others who did not succeed. Take to the skies with rusted-out planes. In this beautiful world, you can find serenity and tranquility. Discover hidden mysteries and surprising insights about the people of Gideon. How the Hazel Sky gameplay is. Hazel Sky is a game that tells the story of a young engineer's exploits. With his fate and dreams, he faced the worst. He was sent to a remote island, far from his natural habitat. Now, in order to return and earn his position in the mansion, he must endure the most high-nulls and possibly his fate. He will repair and fly numerous aircraft while exploring a gorgeous universe full of hidden facts and secrets. You can play the guitar as well. We see the action via the eyes of a TPP in the third person. The main premise of the game is to explore the island. Thus we can run, leap, climb, and use the rope. During the research of the environment, the ancestors of Shane were discovered, who were also sent to qualify for the engineering tests. During the exploration, we also discover various items, including some pieces that could be employed in the manufacture of an airplane or in the repair of flying vehicles. What are the features of this game? We can only play alone in Hazel Sky. The main game mode is a campaign mode. Throughout the trip, we find a variety of goods, including pieces that allow us to build flying machines or repair ones we encounter. We can fly with repaired aircraft. Hazel Sky features are quite adventurous, and in my view, it gives the Uncharted Tom Holland vibes all over the game's environment. Repairing, refurbishing, and building an aircraft. Jump, climb, and swing your way through the challenges. Finding out what happened to the engineers who went through the trials before you and those who didn't make it. Fly around the sky in your fantastic flying devices. What about the Hazel Sky Island? Hazel Sky appears to be an indie hybrid of Uncharted and Firewatch. The procedure is more difficult than some written exams. Shane must track down and repair defunct jets all throughout the island before taking to the sky. Hazel Sky has an obvious sense of adventure. It appears to be in the vein of Uncharted, except the shooting, ziplining, rope swinging, and perilous rock slides are all reminiscent of Nathan Drake, especially given Shane's quest to discover the city's mysterious origins. It features stunning three-dimensional imagery. The designs of the characters and the gaming world are not especially realistic here. Rather, they resemble something from a comic book or an animated film. Nonetheless, the player is impressed by the intricacy of the surroundings and the stunning view. How about the Hazel Sky visuals? Hazel Sky has a cartoon appearance, but it is not without details. So we started looking at titles like Dishonored or BioShock, which are more similar to these types of games, and we assumed we'd land on. This popular PC game has 12,127 followers on various social networking networks. This PC game has a distinct concept inspired by action, fantasy, and mystery. Neon Doctrine has released a new video for Hazel Sky, displaying the new aesthetic the developers have chosen for the game's graphics. The frames have a smooth feel and warm, vivid hues in the new style. Whose trials, he will be able to put his ability, spirit, and strength to the test. He will have a helper at the same time. This is the female who advises him what he should do. They form a friendship that will revolutionize the young engineer's perspective on life, himself, and love. To become a full-fledged engineer, he must travel to the island and pass the test. He will be expelled if he does not comply. However, while there, he makes radio contact with Aaron, another trainee, and the two become friends despite the regulations. This will alter Shane's outlook on the try. Does Hazel Sky have good graphics? Hazel Sky produces an immediate and lasting impression. Its promise of an emotive, character-driven story, a fascinating location, beautiful visuals, and tight platforming action is exactly the type of mix that may create something great. And we're eager to see how Coffee Addict Studios' adventure title turns out. Hazel Sky places a strong emphasis on narrative and storytelling. We have a lot of platforming that looks like it belongs in Uncharted. But we're trying to make it as dynamic as possible. To break up the mood, we combine climbing, sliding, and rope swing to create fun parks where the game becomes more platforming focused. When will Hazel Sky be coming out? Hazel Sky is a planned 3D adventure game that will be released on July 20th, 2022. According to publisher Neon Doctrine and developer Coffee Addict Game Studio. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, so just click the like button below, and also to watch more videos from us. Just subscribe to Ultimate of Times and also join our forum to build a gaming community.